Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fourth, not shortstop, Carlos.
So the base is empty here with one away. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Hit hard to third. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Runner at first following the error. And next, the dangerous power threat, Alex Bregman. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Correa, base runner at first with one out. Shot to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sack fly, pushes.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. By Yuli Gurriel, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Darvish pauses. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
To the plate now, George Springer, lifted into the air out towards center field. Hap is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Here's Chris Bryant now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And that's through for a hit. At the plate, Jason Hayward. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So now to the plate, Javier Baez. All even now, 2-2. 2-2 now to Baez. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve for 1. Back to first, and he throws it away. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So striding in, David Bodie. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding into the box, Victor Caratini. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to. Chance it even with 2 outs. At the plate now, Ian Happ. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Springer will get there, and he puts it away to. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the former Angel Martine Maldonado.
Build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hang on.
And he'll step off. Dan Winkler is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Dan Winkler.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hard on the ground towards short, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this one is gone, a home run.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
In now, Alex Bregman. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Still only 1 out in the inning. Grounded to third. Bryant's got it, and that's the second out. Settling in now, Kyle Tucker. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
On a line, that's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now back, third base.
A man at second with one down, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. The 1-1 home. Down the third baseline. Bregman gloves it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus one more.
Tucker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Javier Baez.
Into center field, line drive base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Lined into right, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
The catcher, Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, and it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command, so even if you're throwing strikes, they might...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Chicago.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ryan Tepera is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Bryant is up with it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw gets him 2 down. Now at the plate, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
The first baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Pulled toward right center field. Altuve is under it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now back, third baseman.
2 men on, 2 out, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Martine Maldonado. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review.
Look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. Standing in now, Jose Altuve. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that is off the wall.
Never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. Hard hit ball to second. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 9. Feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. Grounded to third. This could be two. To second for one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the one on the play.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Lined hard toward right center, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 9-5 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there.
And the second run will score as well.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
To the plate now, Ian Happ. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. In to score the runner from third. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away. At the plate now, Wilson Contreras. Line drive to left. Tucker is there. Let's see if they test it. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 2 out, bases loaded. Hit out towards second. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Last half. Now to the plate, George Springer. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out. Striding in for Houston, Martine Maldonado. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Hit in the air to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
The 1-2. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs' half of the sixth.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer to the track. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
One there. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Only bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Michael Brantley. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out. Standing in, Carlos Correa. He singled his last time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no-doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that left for the 7th inning, ready to roll, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Ian Happ.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
2-2. Ryan Presley comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Here's another 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now
the 1-2.
The first baseman.
Hard liner to center field.
Rizzo.
Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up. So here's Josh Reddick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Nobody out, runner on first. Stepping in now, George Springer. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left.
Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Standing in now, Martine Maldonado. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. First and second here with nobody out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Jose Altuve will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Andrew Chafin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Andrew Chafin.
Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Up next to the Astros, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Michael Brantley, who went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 1.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And this one bounds around against the wall. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Third baseman number 2.
He just squirts that ball off the wall, and now the question will be,
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run homer for Alex Bregman as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.